What's up? Welcome to It Is What It Is. I got my guy Earl here. We're gonna be chopping it up, man. He is half of High Life, but he's the
whole
face.
Yeah,
He's the face, man.
the God himself.
You know, so we're gonna be chopping it up today, man. We're talking about a little bit of parenting, because we both parents out here, both single parents at that. He got a little girl, I got a little boy. New dad.
Yeah, like about to be one.
Whew, new out here
Fresh
in
out.
these streets, man.
Came quick.
We're talking about 2020. We also gonna be talking about High Life. So let's jump right into it, bro. Like, what's been going on, man?
Man, staying sane, being dope ass dad, being a dope ass fashion designer, being a dope ass nigga.
Hey, man.
I mean, I'm just, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really know. You know, outside of that, I'm chilling. I'm doing my thing, as a lot of people are. But, I can just say, I do it in my way and I do it better. But,
I mean, that's all that matters, bro.
gotta be a little conceited, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the country in me. You know what I mean? I gotta talk my shit.
Facts. So what's 2020 been like, bro? Like, how you been holding up, bro?
Man, 2020 has been 2020's been one of those situations where greater years for me, or year for me, you know what I'm saying, than I had in my past years, just because you got actually time to like sit down and enjoy myself and design and work on my craft in good timing. You know what I mean? Being opposed to working 2-3 jobs and trying to chase the money and then trying to design in your spare time and then trying to be a dad at the same time. So it's been one of those great resets, I would say, for sure.
I definitely feel like I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I agree with this year being a year to like chill, and rest and work on yourself.
For sure.
Honestly, like, I know a lot of people out here are, or have been at least, stressed with like,
I don't know why.
what's, having to be at home all the time.
What they stressing about?
Bruh, like,
What is the stress about? Honestly.
I don't know.
What is the stress about? You pay money to live in your home.
Yeah.
You pay for electricity. You pay for water.
Facts.
You pay for food.
Facts.
Y'all hate going to work. Why y'all stressed?
You know what I think it is? I think people don't like being at home with their thoughts, and they don't like being at home.
They don't like being at home with their kids either.
That too, man.
For y'all having your kids for tax purposes.
I'm not gonna lie, some of them days I was like, bro, can you go somewhere else? Like,
I mean, I had to keep. I had to keep mine during quarantine, like I said, because her mom is deemed essential. So I had her a lot, like sun up to sundown, and even like back-to-back days, and it was tiring. You know what I'm saying? Especially with an infant. You know what I'm saying? And then she was having stuff going on at work, so I had to buckle down and be that what you call it, like the strong force for both of them.
Right.
You know what I mean? But then that take a lot out of you, man. So them situations.
I've been the same, man. Honestly though, like, this year has been, I don't know. It hasn't been bad.
Yeah.
But there have been some things that I wanted to do that now I'm not gonna be able to do until like next year, because it's like timing is like, bro, all right, man, okay.
But didn't it give you time to plan though?
I got
yeah. So it's not that bad.
It's really not. It's not that bad.
In hindsight, you think you had something together, and then you like realize like, I want to do this, and then you realize like, your shit wasn't together.
Yeah.
So you're like, damn, I wasn't even prepared for whatever was to come. So now I got time to, you know what I mean?
No. I definitely feel you on that. Cause that's I'm grateful actually to be in this predicament, like to be where I am.
Right.
Because one, had this not happened, I wouldn't have started It Is What It Is.
True. That's true.
I wouldn't be like trying to make sure I focus on trying to be a better person, try to be a better father, trying to be a better creator, and like really like diving into really what that is. Because you know, a lot of times we spend so much time saying, well, I'm gonna do this when, or I'm gonna do that when I have X, Y, and Z. But like we're always working for that X, Y, and Z. Yeah. But never realizing, yo, we got everything we need right here to do what we want to do.
That's true. For me, I'm like super spontaneous. So I'll like design something and be like, can I drop this tomorrow? And then my business partner be like, no, you can't. Because you ain't even prepared for whatever you're trying to do. But I'd be like, yeah. But then at the same time, I always got caught up in like not being spontaneous. Like when I first started designing, I was like, this is like, I was like, okay, we're gonna line it up like this, and then by the time I'm like thinking I'm about to do it, like it'd be like 3 months span, and I still ain't got my shit together. So I'm like, damn, like I missed my time, man. Then I gotta push it back, and then that creates like, you know, a whole another situation, and you just like, I was never prepared, but this time, this go around, I got prepared for my lunch, so it was good.
I think this year has allowed me, especially now, starting the podcast and doing photography and stuff like that, it's really allowed me to sit down and get my thoughts and ideas together, right? Because in a lot of ways, I am kind of like you, where I'll be spontaneous and I'll do something and then I'll want to like drop it right then and there. Yeah. Then I'll drop it. So like the difference is like I don't have a business partner, so it's just me. So like it'd be in my head, I'd be like, I'm gonna drop this shit right now, and then I drop it, whatever that something is, and then I'll look at it for like a day, 2 days, 3 days, right? And so many other ideas come out of nowhere and be like, I gotta take that shit down.
Man, I be like that too, because it's like, it's funny, like the way me and my business partner work is like, he's more the what you call it, like mentalist side, you know what I'm saying? So like it took him a while to like understand all my ideas, but now he's at the point that where he's figured out my formula, and now he's like, okay, we try to figure out how to get there, but you got time and you need to figure out how to get there too, you know what I'm saying? Because I'd be like, because if I come to him with like a half-ass idea, like he'd be so, that ain't pissed.
Nigga, what is this?
And then, because he'll have like 1,001 questions and I ain't got the answers. He'd be like, so why you even? So now I make sure I come full force, like, we doing this is the date, this is how we doing it. He'd be like, okay, I fuck with you, you know what I'm saying? But before then, I was like, boy, I was just like all over the place. He was like, man, you gotta sit down and you gotta really get it together. So that's another thing, like, that's why I say it gave me time to like realize what's going on and how to do things and how to be cool about it. You know what I mean? And be prepared, honestly. You know what I mean? Because you can be spontaneous, but be prepared as well. So that's one of the biggest things.
I'm definitely realizing that now. Come on, sweetie. I need you to sit. Come on. I think for me, it's one of the things that I had to realize was that it's not that I don't have people to talk to. Yeah. It's not that I don't have people that I can like bounce ideas off of. Right. It's just more so using them and getting out of my own head to be like, man, I don't have nobody that I can talk to for real that's gonna understand. I don't have anybody here that's gonna like get the vision. Yeah. Because everybody wanna, you know, my sister is actually like your business partner. Yeah. And I'll talk to her about some shit, and then she'll ask me like 1,000,005 questions, bro. I didn't think about none of that shit. Exactly. I didn't think about. I just want to do it, and I don't want to have to answer no questions. And then like, let me not talk to my dad about it either. He's like another level of
where the money coming from.
Right.
Like, so I already know how parents are. They're like, yo,
you want to do this, but
where your money? Paying for this? Yeah, that's the first thing. That's the first thing I had to like figure out too.
Like,
somebody
I don't know. I ain't got that far. I just know that I want to do it, and but
the business side is always kind of like it's inevitable, just because you know people don't think about it as much. Right. You know what I mean? Like, you want to, like, as creatives, we want to be super creative and spontaneous, and we got dope ideas, but then, like, if you don't know the business side, you're always lacking. Right. Always lacking. It don't matter what you think you doing, how you think you doing it, you think it's cool, you don't know the business, you lacking.
Yeah. and that's where talking to other people comes into play, because they give you, like, different ideas. They make you think about things in a different way.
For sure.
So it like broadens your horizon and your perception on, okay, this is a great idea, but I still also need to think about like how I'm even going to be able to start this process.
For sure.
You know, because with being a creative and having so many ideas, it's like you can see it in your head and you can like talk it out and write it out. Yeah. But then it's the getting there that's the problem.
The physical, physical like putting it together and making it concrete. Yeah.
Yeah, that's and
in the process to get to that physical, even it's extremely hard too.
That's essentially like, especially with it is what it is. Like I've had this idea to do this show for a long time, or do something similar to this for a very long time. But I just never like knew how I was gonna start it. And I got in my head, I was like, man, people are not gonna watch, people are not gonna listen, people are not gonna like do X, Y, and Z or whatever. And then I had a conversation with a friend of mine over the summer, and basically she was just like, you know what, like, I believe in you. I believe you can do this. You just gotta focus. So I was like, man, fuck it, let's go.
Don't think too much into anything, honestly. Like, man, I felt like my time on this earth has been more thinking than doing. You know what I'm saying? But I've also had moments where I didn't think, but it caused a lot of trouble too. So I've gotten in more trouble not thinking than I had thinking. So it's a 50-50 balance. But that's why I said like 2020 was a complete reset. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I definitely feel you.
I thought and I didn't think, but at the same time it balanced out within themselves, because it's like the things that I didn't think about, I had to think about. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It come back full circle. Like, yo, you missed this. So you know what I mean?
It's almost like us saying, okay, well, I'm gonna do this, or I want this, right? And then we go for that, right? And then essentially, you know, whoever, I believe in God, you know, so whoever y'all believe in, that's on y'all. But like, just being like, okay, well, I believe this, and then putting that out into the universe, talking to God or whoever, and then they be like, yeah, see, nah.
Manifestation. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely. But see, I think from a you know, me personally, from a spiritual standpoint, I believe in myself. You know what I mean, more than anything. So it's like, where, you know, some people put faith in other things, I put more faith into myself, just because at the end of the day, it's only you. You know what I mean? And you know, whatever you put back into the world, you definitely get back. So if you got more faith and you got more self-confidence in yourself, and I tell this to all my homies, like, stand on your 10 toes hard. Like, bear your knuckles into the ground if you got to, but make sure it's what you want, and you make sure you stand on top of that word, that bond, that feeling, that intuition, whatever it is, like, hard, because it's gonna pay off if you want it to pay off. You know what I mean? But if you just kind of like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, you might as well give up on it.
And I think one of the craziest things that I've seen this year is way more creatives coming out of the woodworks and just being able to express themselves in an artistic way, which I think is really dope. But then I also question, like,
is the work dope, or is it like the beat? Some people trash, man. They be like, you know what I mean? This ain't being creative is not a lifestyle.
It's really not.
That's why I asked that question, because if you coming out of the woodwork thinking this is a lifestyle, I'm gonna need you to go back home. But if you actually enjoy this, you know what I'm saying? Like, you actually do this for a living, you know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna have your ups and downs. You got to be able to like decipher what the problem is, what the solution is, what your emotions are, creatively and non-creatively. You know what I mean? Because it's a roller coaster. Being a creative is a roller coaster. Like, this it's really not fun, but it's fun.
One day you be like, man, I got all the ideas. The next day it's like,
you don't want to get out of bed.
Shit.
You be like, this is stupid.
I don't want to do nothing.
The idea you had at 12 o'clock yesterday is not going to see the same idea you had the next day at 12 o'clock, and you're going to think it's dumb.
Because by that point, you're going to talk to all your friends. They're going to ask 8 million questions.
And then you feel insecure about that. You feel insecure about the idea. You be like, and honestly, I'm the person, like, I'm so broad about my ideas. I be like, oh, you know, like, I be like, man, I want to, like, design a spaceship. And they be like, what? Like, what are you talking about? And then they be like, I'd be like, yeah, I want to design a spaceship. And then I would think I have thought the idea out. And they'd be like, okay, so what you gonna do? And I'd be like, you do this, and that, and the third. And they'd be like, then I start asking more things.
Right.
Like, but that's not you're missing the point.
So what's the concept behind this? You know?
Like, no, it's just something I want to do. Like,
what's the purpose behind?
Like, there's no purpose.
I just want to do it.
I just want to do it. It's not like when you
does it make sense?
Yeah,
though?
when you talk
in my
to people,
head, it does.
Yeah, essentially, it always makes sense. But does it make sense? Like, yeah.
Sometimes my friends, I'd be like, you know what? Just fuck you, bro.
Yeah, like you want to stop talking to him. I'm like, yo, you don't fuck with me for real. You're not the homie. You don't support me.
You're not family. Bro.
We not eye to eye. You know what I mean?
No more. But to answer your question, I think a lot of the work is dope. But I think what I'm saying is that a lot of people this year who are doing creative things, I think it's out of frustration of just being at home.
Okay.
And like learning.
I see what you're saying.
Learning how to be creative. And it's like, okay, well, yeah, like
people are finding new avenues to express themselves.
Right, because they can't go outside.
Exactly.
They can go outside, but you know, niggas out here just living their life and just doing their thing.
Yeah.
And I still be like, bro, I'm not going outside.
Yeah.
Like, outside does not consist of me going to clubs and partying.
Yeah.
None of that. I'm in the house.
I feel you.
I'm in the house all the time, and I feel like that's where I belong right now.
Yeah.
I'll come outside next year.
Yeah.
2021. When
I ain't gonna lie. I've been outside. But I also forcing myself to be lonely is what is the word? It stresses me out. Honestly, like it's almost like because if I'm forced to be in the house, I'm like anything that is like forced upon me, I can't do it. Like it's just like this is not what I want to do. So I'm always gonna rebel. It doesn't matter if it kills me or not. I'm just gonna do that shit. So
you're a Tyler.
Yeah, I'm going outside. Don't tell me I'm not gonna do something. Like don't tell me I can't go outside because I'm gonna go outside regardless. But at the same time, where we at with it as of right now? What is it? September. You know what I'm saying? Like at this point, everybody got corona. It's either you got symptoms or you don't got symptoms. If you scared, you scared. If you ain't, it's cool. I feel you. But, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy your time. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because we all got to leave this earth eventually.
At some point. Facts. Facts, man.
I'm outside.
All right, Lola. I mean, I guess you're just going to take over the show. I mean, that's cool. Thanks for your love and your time, bro. Say bye to the people. You know, this ended the first episode. You want to say bye? Or... Okay.
Yeah, no.
All right.
She's like, I'm outside too.
All right, y'all. This is the end of the first episode. Stay tuned for episodes 2 and 3 coming on Wednesday and Thursday. Mm-hmm. My man Earl, tell them where they can find you, bro.
All social medias, Earl_P_ James. Also follow the brand High Life Clothing Crew on Instagram and on Twitter. I think it's High Life CC. We don't really be on there like that, but you know we'll get better at it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's us.
I'm gonna have all his links in the description below. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you follow me, hit that bell so you can know when I post some shit, bro. Also, I'm also linking my Patreon. It is what it is, Patreon. In the description. Yo, fuck with your boy, bro. Because you're going to get this episode first. You're going to get the whole thing first, bro. So,
the whole thing.
Peace. I love you.